Welcome to another episode of Poor Man's Pharmacist. My name is Seth Haslam. I'm a doctor of pharmacy. This week I wanted to talk about inhalers and how to properly use them. I get this question quite a bit in the pharmacy. So the one I'm going to talk about specifically today is an albuterol inhaler. They're the most common type of inhaler used. It's what's referred to as a rescue inhaler. So when you're having an asthma attack or difficulty breathing, or if you have what's called exercise-induced asthma and you need to either take the albuterol before you exercise, it can be used in all of those different situations, and you need to know how to use the inhaler. So the most important thing is to shake it well each and every time that you use it. I like to think of it like a jar of ranch dressing or salad dressing that needs to be shaken. You have all of that sediment and everything inside, and it can accumulate at the bottom, so you need to shake it up each time that you use it. It's probably the most important thing. Shake it for a good 30 seconds to a minute. After you do that, so after you shake, take off the cap, obviously. If you look on the top, there's what's called this actuator here, and as you press down, you'll notice that the mist will come out. So when you're ready, after you've shaken it, taken off the cap, you're going to exhale. And then when you're ready, bring it up to your mouth. When you're ready for an inhalation, you'll inhale and you're going to hold it for 30 seconds, if possible, longer if you're able to, but I'd say at least 30 seconds, and I'll demonstrate. Here we go. So first breathe out. I broke my own rule. And you'll hold your breath for 30 seconds to a minute. I'll cut myself short there. One other thing that's really important especially with the albuterol inhaler, I've noticed, is that on the inside here, and this is the actual medication. So you place it on top of this device here, and that's what actually creates the mist, and when you press that down. But what can happen is the medication will begin to cake at that nozzle where the medication comes out. So what I recommend is you take off the top, and run it through some warm water. If you find that your albuterol, if it's not coming out as strongly or as forcefully as it typically does, that's a good sign that this needs to be done. Take off that top, run that through some warm water for a couple of minutes, and usually that'll take care of the problem. Also, one thing I like to point out is that there's always a part right here on the albuterol device. I don't know of a device anymore that doesn't have this, but it's a dose counter. So, for example, right now this has 160 doses left in it. So some come with, I believe it's 200. But anyways, if you're curious how many doses you have left, it'll be right there on the bottom. Thanks for listening. Have a great weekend. Thank you.